And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
For him to be engaged already and for him to be about to get married and he doesn't even have a prenuptial agreement, are you out of your mind, Travis Hunter? No disrespect to the young brother. I'm a fan. But bruh, slow this down. Put the marriage on ice.
I got a lot of questions pertaining to the wedding, so I'm going to answer those first. I'm going to try to keep it in categories. So my first question that I got was, am I changing my last name? The answer is no.
Damn. And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
Like I said, I like things my way, and if it doesn't go my way, then I don't like it.
She's very disrespectful and obviously wears the pants in the relationship and comes up with rules that he must abide by, while pretending that these is rules that they came up with together.
No, baby, the real rules. Since y'all think we fucking beef at a fucking game. Baby, you go. Rule number one.
Rule number one?
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number one. Always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number one. Always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
Yeah. Okay, my next rule. My next rule. We have each other's passwords to everything. We don't like hide. Even if we don't like get on it, we know each other's passwords. Like to literally everything.
I don't know every password.
You're lying. You have it in your phone.
And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
See, a lot of women will go and get beta males because he's not going to say a thing. He's going to let you run amok. He's going to let you do what you want to do. And we you know, we've gotten to the point where we don't want to be alone, but so we want somebody.
Yes. Yep.
But then we want somebody that's not going to tell us nothing.
Right. Right.
We want somebody that's not going to hold us accountable. We want somebody we could talk to, flip out the mouth. You know, at the end of the day, the whole thing is we wanted to escape order. So we fled to independence because we wanted to escape order because the order that we saw was not really order. So let me talk about the bad word here.
Okay. Go ahead.
Submission.
Oh no.
Oh hell no.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have an attitude problem. I really do. But I have to grow as an individual.
Personally, I would get far away from her. I don't like attitude from here. Just my personal opinion.
And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
A reckless woman is a woman that has no control over what comes out of her mouth. Because what's coming out of her mouth is really coming from her heart. And this is where a lot of women go wrong. They talk recklessly, they always complain, they always nag, because they do not know how to guard their heart.
She doesn't give off the energy like she really love him. You know, and that's really alarming.
I don't be fighting. She be fighting. She be fighting.
Like I said, I like things my way, and if it doesn't go my way, then I don't like it. I don't even sound like that. That's the funny thing.
That's all I be hearing when she be crying and talking.
I don't even cry for real.
Even though she get mad at me a lot.
I have to bring that up.
Nah, she get mad at me every day, y'all.
The reason why is because
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We do not care.
Red flag number 3, she can't apologize. Now, a woman who can't apologize when she's wrong, that's more than just a stubborn personality trait. It's a sign of deeper issues with accountability and emotional maturity. And let me tell you why it's a major problem. Here's what's happening behind the scenes, so to speak, okay? When a woman or a person, anyone in general, refuses to apologize, it's often because they can't handle the vulnerability that comes with admitting that they're wrong. They're protecting their ego at all costs, even at the cost of your relationship. And guess what? A healthy relationship requires vulnerability. It requires two people who are willing to own up to their mistakes, learn from them, and grow together. Now you may be thinking, well, maybe she's just having a bad day, right? And sure, I mean, we all have bad days. We all have our moments. But if she never apologizes, if every argument somehow ends with her deflecting blame, it's a sign of a deeper issue, I'm telling you. Now, you'll start to notice patterns. No matter what happens, you're always the one making peace, trying to smooth things over. And it's exhausting. It's like you're constantly walking on eggshells, trying to avoid conflict because you already know how it's going to end. And here's where it gets even more interesting. When someone can't apologize, they're telling you that their pride is more important than your feelings, more important than the relationship you both have.
Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you're successful, you everybody's type.
And in the past, he wasn't her type because she was too busy twerking her ass in a club. But we'll get into that later. But now he is her type because she did a little research and found that he has the potential to add cheat codes to her life. You know, the child support cheat code, the alimony cheat code, and the infamous all of your accomplishments are my accomplishments cheat code. But let's take a look at what's got everybody under the sun running to save Travis Hunter.
Hey, what if I told you Travis Hunter, soon to be wife, Liana De La Fuente, used to be a out in Atlanta, Georgia?
What? I'm sure she's a fine young lady, but for him to be engaged already, are you out of your mind, Travis Hunter?
She admitted that she left him on red for 2 months because he wasn't her type.
How did we meet from?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
No. I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
a long
time. Like another 2 months. And then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner. And I didn't want to go by myself, so he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then he went with me, and then we was in love.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then. Like we hung out the next weekend.
Yeah.
No, that was during a week.
We went to Top Golf. That was our first day, Top Golf.
Yeah,
and then
I was still in high school.
Yeah.
And I had school the next day.
The next day.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
What did he say again?
He said, "Wake up. You did your homework on him. You only around for the dollar bills." When y'all were talking about goals, he was saying like, you talking about where you want his NFL career to go and shit like that.
Oh.
You need experience. Wake up, little dude. That's what he said.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Wake up, little dude.
Damn! And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink, and I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
Are you excited about the wedding?
Yes, bro. Well, I'm just ready to go eat, dance, do my thing. That's it.
When you get married?
Hang out with the family. May 24th next year, bro.
Oh, you already got a date?
Yes, bro. Right after a rookie minicamp. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, yes, we got a date.
Where's it gonna be at?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
So why'd you pick Chattanooga, Tennessee out of everything?
A good venue, bro. She wanna have a good venue. Enough for everybody to
Why don't you just have it at that house?
Oh boy, that would have been tough too though.
It's not too late.
That would have been too. Nah, it's definitely too late. She already paid for everything. It's over with.
She already paid for everything. Yo, this boy's in a sunken place. And if y'all don't know about the new marriage laws, the new laxed marriage laws in Tennessee, it makes it easier for somebody to divorce another person by simply saying, "I don't want to be in this relationship anymore." They also made it to where a prenup is easier to get thrown out. So out of all the places in the world, she wants to have a good venue, and it's in Tennessee.
Then he did some shit I knew the motherfucker was certified crazy. I came home from work one day, he had 5 pair of my shoes in the freezer. I said, what the fuck is this all about? That motherfucker said, you're walking on thin ice. I can't fuck with that right there.
And when you're in a relationship, you either got a teammate or a motherfucking opponent. You better figure out which one it is so you know which direction to go.
I love you, but I don't like what you do. And you're hindering me from going where I need to go. So I need to release you with love. I love you, but I release you with love. From all spiritual agreements, all spiritual contracts, all soul ties, and all energies that no longer serve my higher self. But I love you. But we go no further, because just having that attachment is keeping me from being what I'm supposed to